My church asked me not to come back, which kind of was very unexpected. So happy Sunday morning, everyone. I was at church and I was leading this group. There's this group that they had started that was kind of like an in-depth Bible study. And you had to go through long applications to basically be able to lead this class.
As there should be a lengthy application process. Paul tells Timothy in 2 Timothy 2:15 to be diligent to present yourself to God as one approved, a worker who does not need to be ashamed, correctly teaching the word of truth. There's two important ideas within this passage. Not being ashamed is something that Paul talks about in Romans 1, that he's not ashamed of the gospel. That one is pretty self-evident. But the two ideas that are really important to notice here is that we must be one who is approved and one who correctly teaches the word of truth. The word approved is this word dokimos in the Greek, which only is ever used in the New Testament to refer to somebody who has undergone trials and sufferings and remained steadfast. They've proven that they belong to Christ by their conduct. James 1:12 would say, "Blessed is the one who endures trials, because when he has stood the test, or once he is approved, dokimos, he will receive the crown of life that God has promised to those who love him." There's this idea within the scriptures that what actually proves our faith, that we truly hold on to the word of God, is our trials and our sufferings. Paul would say in Romans 5 that not only that, we also boast in our afflictions, because we know that affliction produces endurance, endurance produces proven character, and proven character produces hope. 1 Peter 1 would say, "You rejoice in this, even though now for a short time, if necessary, you suffer grief in various trials, so that the proven character of your faith, more valuable than gold, which though perishable is refined by fire, may result in the praise, glory, and honor at the revelation of Jesus Christ." You see, the thing is, you don't get to hope without proven character, and you don't get to proven character without endurance that comes about from trials and sufferings and afflictions. So part of the vetting process for anybody who wants to teach the scriptures is to see if they are approved. And part of that, like I said, is how does this person persevere when the going gets tough? As Peter would say, are they suffering righteously, or are they suffering as an evildoer? The second word that Paul uses that's important in this passage in 2 Timothy 2 is this word orthotomeo, which we translate as correctly dividing. Now, this particular word in the context that Paul is using it is kind of a double entendre. The first kind of intended meaning of what he's saying here is that you are cutting straight. In fact, one of the roots of the word that Paul uses here is this Greek word tomos.